morning, everyone, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia, and I'm so happy that you could stop by today for Facebook Friday, right? Oh my goodness, did you make it through the week? We made it through the week. Well, if you are watching the rebroadcast, we just want to invite you to please make comments below, share, like, and subscribe. We would love for you to join our Sunflower family. We have a terrific card for you today. We are making a double point card. Have you heard of that? Well, I think you're really going to enjoy it. And we're also using a really fun stamp set. So let's go ahead and head down to the crafting table and get started. We are going to use this fantastic stamp set. Nothing's better than, oh my goodness, it has some focal point words right here: coffee, cookies, cocktails, and chocolates, and then a bunch of little sayings. Now, Stampin' Up! Has also created a die set for this, and it's called Love You More Than Dies. So cute. Look at the words that you can cut out. You can cut out your coffee, your drink, your cookie, and this is some chocolates. And then we are going to use this beautiful stitched die set, and it's called Rectangle Stitched Framelit Dies. Let me show you the card that we made yesterday. Look at this adorable card. Today's plan: consume coffee, and you open it up, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. And look how you have a stamp for a little bit of steam. This is such a cute design. And you know what? Think of all the possibilities, right? Using this design. Very simple. It doesn't open up on the back. Although you could put this on the front of a card so that when you open it up, you have a whole nother card to write on. So that's another possibility. I have one to show you that uses cocktails at the end, so hang around to the very end so you don't miss that, because it is adorable and the star of this show. So let's go ahead and look at what we need. Well, you're going to need the base card, and this time it's just a single base card, and it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we're going to need a mat, of course, which is 4 by 5 1/4. Now, I want you to remember that all the supplies that you need will be listed over on YouTube when we post this video, and the dimensions will be listed right here on our website, creativemomentsbyg.com. Just go to my blog and you'll be able to find all the dimensions so that you don't have to worry about that. We need to remember this map is what the points adhere to. So we're going to put this to the side, and we are going to cut out 2 rectangles, 3 by 4, and we're going to bring in our trimmer, and we are going to use the 3-inch side and just go ahead and score at 1 inch so that we have it just like this. Okay? Now we're going to put this one on the 3-inch side, and we're going to score at 1 inch. And we're going to bring in our bone folder just so we have a good crease on this. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do we make those points? You are going to open it back up, and you're going to take this point to the line. Not quite to the line, but almost to the line, and crease it. Go ahead and give yourself a good crease. Now turn it over and run it right up to the edge of that. Right up to the edge, but don't go over, and crease it. And now we have our point. Look how pretty that is. We're going to repeat that process. Go right up to the line, but not over, because we need enough space. We're going to crease it. We're going to use that as our guide and go right up to it, but not over it. Crease it, and look at the pretty point we have. Now we're just going to put a tape runner right here, and I want to give you a little tip. Don't put it right all the way up. Give yourself a little space, because you have to be able to fold this over. And if you push it right up all the way, See, it doesn't fold over very well. So let's just put our tape runner down. And let's just line this up, not quite to the edge. About right there. And then, look, see, it goes over just perfectly. Now we're going to do the other side. And remember, don't push it all the way to the edge, just a little bit off. There we go. Okay. And you know what? It just lays down much better and it's not so hard. So now you can put this on the base. We're going to go ahead and put a tape runner on the sides. Get us some good tape going on so that it sticks really well. Let's see. Let's just center it on our base. About right there. And there we have it. And don't you love these colors that we picked? Now we're just going to set that to the side and we are going to bring in our focal point, right? The part that goes right here. This is where the fun part gets. So we went ahead and we just cut nesting rectangles so that we could nest them right in each other. And this first one we don't do anything to. We're just going to set that up on dimensionals. I love these stitched rectangles. So pretty. Now we have our white, but we need to decorate it first. Now, this can get kind of tricky because we're going to use some masking techniques here, but we'll get to that in just a second. So let's go ahead and put our saying. Now look what we're going to say. A day without. Look at that. So cute. And look at this chocolate. Oh my goodness. Doesn't it look like icing? Look at that. We cut it out of felt. And remember, I've shared a foam pad, sorry. Remember, I've shared this before with you. You can go to Joann's and get a stack of all these. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in my Nuvo pen so that I can just get some glue on this so that we can get this stuck down. Is that not adorable though? Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put this at a slant right there, because remember I'm also going to put some cookies. Okay, there we have it. Look at that. Oh, how cute is that? Now I'm going to bring in the other stamp. And this stamp says something funny, but we want the funny part to be on the inside. So we are going to use a masking technique that will allow us to do that. First thing, I'm going to stamp it and make sure there's no ink on here. I'm going to take out a piece of tape and I'm just going to mask off what I don't want, which is right there. The piece that I want is, this says a day without is like, I don't want you to see the rest of it. And notice how I put the tape longer. I did that because you don't want to get your fingers all messy. We are going to just ink that up, and I just want to stamp it off and make sure that's good. Okay. So we inked it up. Now I'm going to pull off this tape, and I'm going to put it right there someplace else. Oh, look at that. That masking worked just perfectly. Now, what you do need to do is you have to now clean this off and then dry it really well. You can't be moist at all. So I wiped it off with my scrubber, and now I'm just going to come in and I'm really going to dry it well. Make sure there's no ink anywhere, okay? Because on the inside, I want to put the funny saying, and it needs to be right in the middle. So I'm going to mask it again, but this time I'm going to mask the top part, right? And it's like, is like, So we're going to get that masked off. Okay, there we have it. And we are going to ink up just the bottom part. Okay, I'm going to take that off. I love this technique. And then we're just going to put it right in the middle. Look at that. Perfect. Now, I want you to look at this before we put it all together. A day without chocolate is like, just kidding. I have no idea. I love cute cards. They are so funny. Now, we are not finished with this because look at what we did. We took and we cut out some cookies. Yes, some cookies using the dies. And we stamped one, but we have to stamp the other. We will use our Stays On, and we'll just line it up and put that right over the cookie so that we know what kind of cookie it is. It's a chocolate chip. There we have our cookies all stamped. Now, where are we going to put them? Well, I think one needs to go right here, don't you? And I only need it about right there. We're going to go ahead, get this set up right here, and we are going to put some dimensionals on the back of our white. Okay, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. Love this to take the backing off of the dimensionals. Works so well. Now, we're just going to get this laid down right here on the top. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not cute? Now, another cute little stamp that they have is this adorable little star. So we are going to take it and just put a few green stars on the inside. Maybe just right there. Oh, is that not adorable? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Those are the cutest little stars, right? Now we're going to put a cookie inside, but we have to make sure that it stays right where it needs to stay. So I think about right there. Let's just make sure if that is going to be hidden. Oh, perfect. And we're going to go ahead and lay that flat because we don't want it raised. We want our card to be able to close, right? So we are going to put that right there. Oh, look at that. Too cute. And now, let me show you how I center this. I get it centered just where I want it, about right there. Then I'm going to take it and just hold it. And I know that I want it about right there. And that's the only place that you want your dimensional. So I'm just going to draw a line right here just as a guide. And now I know where to put my dimensionals, right? Actually, my tape, because I don't want it raised up. So I'm just going to put a tape runner with some tape right there. I'm going to line it back up. There we go. A day without chocolate is like, just kidding. I have no idea. So here's the card we made today. Now we made a coffee card that I showed you earlier. Today's plan, consume coffee. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too, right? So we have that one. And now let's look at this other one that I said would be the star of the show. Look at this. Cocktails. Because adulting is hard. I think that is so cute. Now I want to show you these cocktails. Are they not gorgeous? Look at that. We took the stamp set and we used our daubers and we daubed the yellow first, pineapple punch. We just went in there and daubed it with pineapple punch. And then we came back in with another dauber, lovely lipstick. And we just daubed it, and then we stamped it. Now, we used our blends for our umbrellas. Oh, does that look like a hurricane or a tropical drink? I think it does. I absolutely love this design, and I love this stamp set. My goodness, I hope you love this stamp set as much as we do. There are so many possibilities, and this design can carry you forward into fall and Christmas and all the holidays because the design is so easy, perfect for invitations. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So go out, be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.